but they want to make it like more horrible so that they can control people.
Welcome back to the channel. Please make sure you like and subscribe. But we have us a sort of reaction video. As you clearly see from the title, we have something to talk about. You know, I'm a person that gets into, like, I watch a lot of the quote unquote manosphere videos, people talking about relationships, you know, people speaking about men and men issues, because it's something that does need to be talked about, what men go through in relationships and what we want out of women, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's a conversation that needs to be had. So I kind of peruse a lot of the content on that side. We jumping pretty much straight into this. That side. We have a content creator pretty much by the name of Justpearlythings. She has said some pretty disgusting, downright nasty, downright unacceptable things during the podcast interview with somebody by the names of Nick Fuentes. I don't know of him personally, and what he does, but from some of the things he says, I know he's a menace out in the streets that need to be stopped. And she said some things that were downright, you know, infuriating to us as Black people, Black creators, Black people in this space. And we're going to kind of just play the video, see what she says. We're going to react to it. I'm going to say my piece because it's a larger picture that needs to be also seen in this. And, you know, that's going to be the video. So, without further ado, let's see the video.
Okay, what do you
This
mean
is from
because
Accountability TV, his YouTube channel. He's doing a reaction of it. The actual video is like 3 hours or some change long. So it's a very long video. So he's reacting to it. You can find the whole video yourself. You can listen to some of the other things she has said in the rest of his video here on Accountability TV. It's up to you. But let's jump into it.
of course, you know, we're getting into the details of it, but yeah, that's the gist.
Yeah, I mean, but you kind of deny it happened.
I denied some of the parts of it.
You deny parts of it don't seem realistic to you. You think they were embellished upon.
I think they're embellished, yeah.
The same way. This sounds, oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Now brace yourself. This is one of the more damaging things she said in the interview.
They're gonna get in trouble. This sounds similar to the slavery stuff too, because that's literally the founder of, or the guy who made Roots said, I wanted a myth for my people to live by. So they often, but that's what they do, is they embellish. And I'm not trying to say it wasn't horrible, it was,
right,
but they want to make it like more horrible so that they can control people. So that they can control people.
That's nuts. Like I said, you could go to his channel, see the rest of the videos, reaction to the video, the thing that he says. That's just the point that I pretty much want to talk about, because it's one of the more damaging points. That's absurd. I'm not going to go into the big slavery talk, because it's enough residual damage that we have from that to even invalidate. Like, it's just, that's insane. That's insane. And that shows a clear level of disconnect to even think that. Nobody is ever trying to embellish anything to control anybody. It's a part of this country's history that still to this day has had damaging effects on the people that were, of course, affected by it at that time. It still has residual effects. it wasn't just that long ago with segregation and all those things. Like it's so much to even just like that doesn't even make sense. But to even think like that just shows the level of disconnect that she has. I don't know if by this time the video goes out, she has responded to it, but like that alone kind of like I've watched her content, not a subscriber of it, but I've watched her content. You know, they have that conversation pieces back and forth with generally a black panelist that she usually has. People that she brings on to shows usually for the large majority black. She brings all types of races on the show though, but a large part of it, and especially the most viral moments, have been with black people. But like I watch the content because of I just like to see all the people in the space when we're talking about men problems and men situations. And I made a video on my old channel about it some time ago, maybe a month or two ago. I'm talking 3 months ago talking about it. I constantly say it over and over again. I said it during the Derek Jackson situation. Like, we have to be careful of who we let into these spaces when we're trying to speak for us as men and men issues and all of that whole manosphere thing. We have to really be careful who we let in, because yes, we do have a plight. Yes, we do have a discussion point, but especially with the passing of Kevin Samuels, who I watched and, enjoyed a lot of his content. Some of the things I've on record saying, some of the things I didn't agree with. Sometimes I didn't agree with how he delivered the message or whatnot. But I believe there was some good intent in it. With his passing, it kind of let open of a giant void, and people have been trying to fill in that spot over and over and over again. And they like to use a lot of his talking points in their conversation pieces and stuff like that. And not saying that he doesn't have talking points. It's just, it starts to get a little shady, like when everybody is using them and just referring back to Kevin Samuels to make it seem like I know what I'm talking about and I'm saying something highly intellectual. I get a little weary of those kind of people, because everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own thought process. Everybody, not everybody can follow some general sayings, and just it's always going to be this. That's the beautiful thing about life, that it's a constant change. So you can't just always use basic talking points, and especially when they use him. So we have to be very careful, people we let into the space, because this should have never transpired. This is nasty. This is super, super nasty. I want to see what her response will be from it, but we have to be very careful of who we let in. This is the same thing with Adam 22. For those who don't know, he had a similar pretty much situation where he got in front of known, like he used to be a Nazi or something crazy like that. And just, it was no pushback on some of the things they were saying. And, a lot of times they get around themselves and their true color kind of shows. So, like, like I said, this is disgusting to me. Haven't really looked at any of her content. Like I liked some of the conversations they were having. Like, it wasn't like she, a problem. Then you see, they pretty much build themselves over our backs and then go from there. Y'all can let me know down below what y'all think, how y'all feel about this, and what we got to do going forward. Like, what y'all think going forward. I believe we need to seriously vet the people, and even some of our own people, seriously vet them before they start speaking, especially on men's behalf. Like, this looks crazy that, you're speaking to, or speaking for men in a sense, speaking about what men go through and the situations that we deal with and how fair it is. And then, you go say people embellish slavery. That's nuts. But that's going to be the end of the video. I really don't know what to say and where to take the video. I might do another video when more information comes out, when she responds or when people respond to her response, because like I said, a lot of times she likes to do longer form content, and just combing through that is annoying. But that's going to be it. I appreciate y'all from joining. Let me know down below what you feel, what you think. That's messed up though.